I'm sorry, isn't man. Okay, but yeah, I so this is the first indie game night. Um, I'm gonna be trying out this game called Milk Inside a Bag of Milk Inside a Bag of Milk. I'm not sure what to expect. It's a psychological horror. It looked really cool. It's made by one guy, which is always cool. I'm sorry if I pronounced the name wrong, but Nikita Kroikov. But yeah, the overall art style and everything looks really sick. I'm not sure what to expect. I also have the sequel, which we might play if we finish this pretty fast. So let's see how this goes. I'm not okay. It's so much darker in my room all of a sudden. The game capture is not capturing the game for some reason. Hello. Game capture. Why is it being weird? What is this? Okay, we're just gonna have to do this. English improved or original? Just audio volume. Help me buy milk. Set volume is B.
Write down your name. I'm on my way to the store, rehearsing the speech.
Why did it?
I'm on my way to the store, rehearsing the speech. I haven't been out for so long that I've forgotten what words they say when they enter the store. I'm on my way to the store. Shut up and go. Who are you talking to?
Is this supposed to do this? Or did I turn something on? um. One second. Somebody said it shows up as a separate
Shut up.
thing in the volume mixer.
Who?
One second. Sorry about that. Um. Uh. Okay. Take two. Take two. Got another smoothie.
Write down your name.
Okay.
I have
How do I?
I haven't been out. I haven't been out for so long that I've forgotten what words they say when they.
Okay, I got it. Sorry. I haven't been out for so long that I've forgotten what words they say when they enter the store. I'm on my way to the store. Who are you talking to? I imagine being a game character. What if it helps to gather my thoughts? What game? There are games in which you can see characters' thoughts right on the screen, you know? So I thought, if someone reads my thoughts, then I have to be really concentrated so as not to whip up the extra. Haha. I'm deeply breathing in. Okay. Second. Sorry. I have to restart one more time. We're doing good, we're doing good, we're doing good, of course. Ah! I'm gonna try improved. Walk down the road to the store and rehearse my speech. Turn up the volume. Get extra spooky in here. Is that loud enough? It's been so long since I've been out of the house that I completely forgot what words to say when entering the store. I'm going to the store. I'm imagining as if I were a character in a game. What if it helps me gather my thoughts? What game? Well, you know. There are games where you can see the character's thoughts right on the screen, you know? So I thought, if someone is reading my mind, I need to be very focused so I don't blurt out too much. I take a deep breath of air. Ooh, can I? Crap, I forgot. 19th attempt and I'm failing again. Bite my lip in frustration. So once again, hello, can I get... Well, that's a whole word more. Thank you, I'm trying my best. I think this time the L sound was longer than usual. Do you think that's it? Who knows? Hello, can I... Wish I hadn't said anything. Don't worry. By the way, you've been walking with your left foot on the pavement and your right foot on the grass for a full minute now. What? Very interesting name this game is. Yes, Nama, this is a psychological horror by a single developer that I have never seen anything about, but it was very cool looking. I also have the sequel, which is Milk Outside a Bag of Milk Outside a Bag of Milk. Mm-hmm. My right foot is frozen in the air. How much? 50 steps on the pavement and 51 in the grass. You have to undo the previous step. I don't know what's going on, if I'm being honest. How do you imagine that? It's not the first time this has happened. You've been taught the right way, haven't you? Come on. You're so stupid. I don't remember. I'm ready to burst into tears. Here we go again. So, step 1, take a step back to get your foot exactly in your own footprint. Wait a minute, what do you mean step 1? What then? It's already the 52nd. Oh, wait, I'm going backwards. So then it's the 50th? It doesn't add up. Okay, step 50. Take a step back to get your foot exactly in your own footprint. Could you rephrase it just a little bit? You can't just repeat a phrase without changing at least one word. People don't talk like that. You're hopeless. You make it sound like it's my fault. The store closed in an hour, so you'll be very, very guilty if you don't buy milk. Damn, really? Are you ready? Hell yes. Carefully move my foot backward, looking carefully into the dense grass. It's a lot creepier than I expect this game to be. Who's talking to who right now? I don't know. Nobody's been shown. It's just... there's text here, and then a prompt up here. So I assume I'm... like, the text down here is in first person, but then the ones I'm choosing are, like, talking to the first person. As I enter the store, I turn to the first person I see. Hello, can I? Oh. Excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? Oh. I don't... Excuse me, what? Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. You shouldn't have done that. He's obviously not going to change his lines. You run the risk of ending up in an endless loop. Excuse me, what? Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. Excuse me, what? Oh. What? Oh. What is he trying to tell you? I think that's my, like, my inner thoughts are what I'm choosing. He's trying to scare me, but how does he know that I'm terrified by the letter O? What's so scary about it? I have a frightening image when I picture it in my head. I can... something like that. So just continue to ignore his question. What? Oh. Oh. I gather all my will into a fist. Oh? Oh! I got an achievement. That's just called a... oh. My interlocutor shook and crawled away. You just repeated after him. And it worked. Do it more often. I said he crawled away. Did he really crawl away? I mean, I didn't even look in his direction. When exactly did you say that? Just now. Personally, I didn't hear it. You're just trying to distract me. And I know that my words are shown on the screen. Standing by the shelves, on the rack there are bags of milk. You both stand, and the milk lies? Or maybe... Slow down, dude. Remember why you're here. To buy milk. So buy it. Right here. What do you expect me to say? I guess something like not here. Not here. Take the bag and go to the cashier. You're getting on my nerves. I sigh and reach out to take the milk, or rather the bag with the milk inside. Or rather a bag of milk inside a bag. Or rather a bag of milk inside a bag of milk. Or rather a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag. Or rather a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside. 15 minutes before the store closes, hurry up. I remembered what these games are called, visual novels. And by the way, the numbers are written there in full with letters. Are visual novels worse than books? But there the authors are not lazy, so don't get lazy either. Thought only your thoughts were visible on the screen. Not anymore, so watch your mouth. Anyway, you heard me. Hurry up or you'll get it at home again. Hello, can I get some milk, please? It's another alien creature. Is this enough psychological horror for you yet, Namu? You have it. Ah. Give. I put a weighty bag on the register. Of course, not just the bag, but the milk too. Can I have it, please?
No.
Please?
No.
Please, Mom will throw me out of the window if I get back without milk.
No.
But why not?
Get bored.
But I don't have anything else. Huh? They hate you. You're pathetic. Pay for the milk. They hate you. Why? You are stupid and worthless. You're not even capable of going to the store to get milk. I hope Mom throws you out the window, though even in flight you'll think it's just a fun ride. I'm not... What are you talking about? Nothing. You're pathetic. I want you to die even more than Mom, though. She doesn't even see you as a living creature. To her, you're just a mote of dust that flies around the room aimlessly. I'm just gonna pay for the milk. This is the milk of the milk of the milk game. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Welcome in. Hello. I take a crumpled bill out of my pocket and hand it to the cashier. He starts to carefully examine it. It took about 2 days before he nodded contentedly and put it in the cash register. Thank you, goodbye. I still have no... If the psychological horror is just me getting confused as to what is physically happening, then... I don't know. I walk down a familiar street past a gas station. A bag of milk unpleasantly tugs my hand, reminding me of the days when I was in physical therapy. By the way, they gave me a bag at the checkout, so now I'm carrying a bag of milk in another bag. Don't think anything of it. I just love the pyramidal structure of verbal constructions. Real horror is watching Idol. Yeah, you know what? You might be right on that one. That was probably the scariest thing I've watched. The gas station is getting closer. What are you feeling? Thank you for your interest. I feel like a mile-long bar of ice cream. What's that supposed to mean? As if I tell you, you're just a weirdo. I'm sharing with you and you. I feel movement under my feet, asphalt grains, petrol stains. I'm trying to keep my balance, and how do people move over something as uneven as the city plane? Gently heel toe. I count in my mind every meter of the path I walk. I even close my eyes for more concentration. Watch out. I unconsciously take a sharp step to the side. At the same moment, a huge bear rushes past me with a wild screech. I don't know how to play Moonbeam Ice Cream. Wait. It's like, Moonbeam Ice Cream. I don't think I can go that high. Unconsciously take a sharp step to the side. At the same moment, a huge bear rushes past me with a wild screech. I'm walking here. I cast a reproachful glance at the swiftly departing giant. Its red eyes, in turn, look at me with mockery. Did you see that? How brazen. It was a truck. Really? Although if you think about it, are there bears with eyes on the back of their heads? We could have died. Come on, you saying someone would seriously want to kill an innocent girl carrying a bag of milk? The world is a cruel and dangerous place. You're sick. I'm not in the world you're talking about. Gotta lock in. The grind never stops. Goodbye. Thanks for stopping in, Abby. Long time no see. Oh god. My journey continues. If you think about it, the road from the store has one interesting property. It adjusts to me in the most bizarre ways. When I'm in a hurry, all the traffic lights turn off helpfully. When I feel like crying, a cloud appears over me and pours rain, streams that hide my tears. Right now I can feel a cloud slowly gathering over the top of my head. I'm sad. Are you sure this is really happening? What else could it be? Has it ever occurred to you that it's all just in your head? It's not what the manual said at all. Apparently these pills don't work for me either. Pills have nothing to do with it. I just want to get home and go to bed. I really, really am very grateful to you, but please no more. You have to accept the truth. No. What happens if I just keep...
Looks like Nyko doesn't help me at all. I guess I'll try something else next time.
Is that the end? Is that... Is that... Is that the whole game? Okay, what if I'm... Jonathan? I hope you can do it better than Nyko. Okay, so we did all this. gonna be mean. Shut up and go already. Aren't you supposed to help me? Take a deep breath of air. So I was the drug. So was I like antidepressants? 19th attempt and I'm failing again. I bite my lip in frustration. So once again... Don't worry. My right foot is frozen in the air. Okay. No, I'm not trying to insult. I'm trying to skip forward. I want to see. I need to get to... I want to help. I don't want to talk to Mr. O again. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, a lot of these were... What do you expect me to say? I guess something... As if out of spite didn't pause for the second one. You want to rob me of my little victories? So I reach out to take the milk. But only your thoughts are visible on the screen. The milk. Is Jonathan gonna be the good drug? The ratio of water to milk and the volume of air occupied by me is about 30 to 1. And yeah, ice cream is not the best unless you want to drink more than eat. Anyway, the road from the store and the gas station is a stick, and the road from the gas station to home is ice cream. During today's walk, my body's been to every part of this path. Simple math. I feel movement under my feet, asphalt grains, petrol stains. Okay. The game is cool, but it's definitely weird. I can feel a cloud slowly gathering over the top of my head. I'm sad. You know what? Since I'm a character in a visual novel, I want to talk to whoever is reading this right now. It could hurt your recovery. I don't care, do you hear me? I forcefully squeeze my head with my hands and place a thought block. Out of the corner of my eye, I notice a small bench, the perfect place for cliched visual novel monologues. I move closer, place a noticeably weighted bag of milk next to it, and raise my head to the sky. I'm a little embarrassed. I realize that I'm going crazy. The medications are becoming less and less effective, so... Ultimately, things will happen painlessly, I hope. I have to type something? Do I know what I'm talking about? Can I save? Cheese. No. It said painless. I expect the same from you. Do you know what I'm talking about? No. Not really surprised. It must be nothing like the model protagonist at all, huh? To be honest, I haven't read many visual novels. Sometimes I regret it because now it costs me a lot of effort just to distinguish between letters and words. By the way, if you don't mind, I'd rather not name my diagnosis, but at least you'd be the one who sees me for who I am. Even though I made you up, don't take that away from me, okay? Don't ask me for too much. How stupid does this all seem? From the very beginning, you've been following me, reading my delusional thoughts, hearing my silly conversations. I must seem crazy and weird to you. Haha, what is it like to see the world through my eyes? Ever since something happened, all I see is red. Red blood everywhere. Don't worry about me. I got used to it a long time ago. Admittedly, I'd even forgotten what other colors looked like. Come on. Those monsters from the store, they didn't scare me at all. After all, I know they won't hurt me. Sometimes I think that they themselves are afraid of me. Can you imagine that? Though if you want to ask me what happened, please don't. Promise? Of course, you couldn't help but ask. In the end, I'm just talking to myself. Sooner or later, I would have brought it up. So you're really that interested in what happened to me? I won't waste time. What do I see? I don't know, red? This is my dad. Some of his parts, at least. We do have a very difficult family. But despite all the problems, I never would have thought. Sorry, I shouldn't have raised my voice. He jumped out the window and died. This is my last memory, then a long gap. Very strange. Today's the first time I've ever been able to buy something in a store without a major incident. Of course the medicine helped me, however. I think it's more your merit. I kept thinking we mustn't screw up in front of the reader, or oh my god, what will he think? I don't know why I decided to become a visual novel character for the sake of going to the store today, but it clearly paid off. Thank you. By the way, it seems to me that there are some boundaries in our communication. That's how I like it. And yet I've been so sad lately. I've been thinking more and more about what my life has become. Ever since my dad, well, you know. Day after day, it's the same thing. I've had so many medications that I hardly feel any difference between them anymore. As long as they help keep me on my feet, I'm happy. But you know what? Today's a special day because I have you. Why is that the only option? I'm not gonna pressure you, I'm just advising you to go home. I understand. Dear reader, shall we go? When I get to my floor, I hang over the railing, repeating this action every day like a ritual. I stop being afraid of heights altogether. A few minutes ago, the effects of the medicine finally wore off, so I just enjoy the blissful silence. When I'm under the influence of drugs, terrible and unpleasant melodies sound in my head, mixing with the sounds of the world around me. They create a terrible dissonance in my head. I turn around and go to my apartment. Did you bring... Hi, Mom. Did you bring milk? Yes, Mom. Did your new medicine help? Yes, Mom. Go to bed. Yes, Mom. Jesus. Okay. Well, that was milk inside a bag of milk. Inside a bag of milk. I I don't really know what to say. Other than that. I don't know. It's really cool. It's really dark. Hi, Tilly. How you doing? We just finished. What is milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag of milk? It's a psychological horror made by one person. And I think I you're alive. That's good. Okay, I didn't expect that game. The game took a very dark turn. I'm probably not gonna be streaming very late tonight because I have work tomorrow. But how are you doing? I'm pretty sure the game was saying like I don't even know. Her dad jumped out the window. It's I'm just confused. I'm gonna try and play the second one. I don't know if they're gonna explain anything more. The last game ended with her dad jumping out of a window, and she's taking medicine to, I guess, help not think about it. We'll see how this one goes. I'm not sure if my stream is capturing. That's not good. No, it's not. This is very loud. Uh, so this is milk outside a bag of milk, outside a bag of milk. walking in my room and try not to look around. I think I'm gonna turn my camera off in this one. Playful shadows dance around me here and there. They dash all over the walls, the ceiling. One of those shadows whizzes past me, touching my face ever so slightly. I smile and continue walking, paying it no mind. Sometimes it's so easy to lose self-control and track of time, spinning in a joyful dance. But I'm in a bit of a hurry here. Mom told me to go to bed. I walk past the kitchen on the way to my room. The door is shut, but I can still feel the chilling air coming from the other side. My first thought is that there's a living corpse blowing into the keyhole, laughing mockingly. That's so silly. I'm absolutely sure we have no corpses in our kitchen. I know for sure that we've never had any corpses in our kitchen. I'm absolutely sure that. I break into a run and dash toward the closed door. The shadows intensify their chaotic dance. Are they trying to stop me or calm me down? I don't know. It doesn't matter right now. Don't you get it? I wave my hands around as I run, trying to chase away my annoying pursuers, but then I suddenly realize that I won't be able to stop in time. I've got no other choice but to break the door down. If there's somebody inside, I'll surely scare them to death. But wait, how can I scare to death someone who's already dead? What if it actually revives them? No, I don't want that. What do I do? I couldn't fully complete my thought when my shoulder hit the door and it flew open. As I expected, there was no living corpse inside, but there was a bag of milk I bought today, sitting right in the middle of the table, watching me with its unblinking eyes. I stare back. Nothing happens. Although, what exactly did I expect? Gratitude? Have I done something that warranted it? A bag of milk probably doesn't care whether it's on the shelf in the store or on the table in my mom's kitchen. On the other hand, nobody would drink milk inside the store, which means I took it from the safest place in the world and into the scary unknown. I'm so sorry, you poor thing. Turn away in shame and leave the room in a hurry. I only bring others trouble. I walk toward my room through a narrow corridor. Is that Mom? I meet a familiar formless creature at the door. It locks me in its clutches and starts sniffing every inch of my body like a hungry dog. I'm not struggling. I know it's useless. I just stay silent and endure its tight grip that stops me from moving. After sniffing me from head to toe, the creature holds out its ugly paws, bearing a single claw, thin and sharp like a blade. Again, I stare questioningly into the monster's bottomless eye sockets. Don't move. The creature squeezes my hands until my veins start bulging, and I just keep staring into the black cavities where its eyes should be, ignoring all pain. I've promised so many times. Stay put. The moment it says that its claw pierces my arm, I don't feel anything other than the barely discernible crawling under my skin, and the ring of tightly sprung sinews. But then the claw injects its venom into me. It hurts. A white veil appears in front of my eyes, my fingers cramp and start twitching frantically. I lose control over my body and slowly slide to the floor, just like last time, but why do I feel so hot? I feel my blood boiling up, strong shivers run through my body, paralyzing every single cell, while my veins and arteries heat up, almost bursting from that pressure. I try screaming, but instead of producing words, I vomit thick milky foam. The creature notices it and throws itself at me in anger, grabbing me by the throat while keeping the poisonous claw inside my arm. Kill me, kill me. Hysterical screams resound through the corridor. In a fit of madness, the creature starts scratching my neck. Bright splashes fly everywhere, hitting the walls with a loud sound. I try to imprint where every drop fell in my memory, so I could gather them all later. I need to remember, A new wave of pain washes over me. Everything turns pitch black in an instant. I'll never drink milk again. I'll never drink milk ever again. I'll never drink milk ever again. I'll never drink milk ever again. Is this game some kind of metaphor? Well, I'm pretty sure the last game was about her anxiety over her dad jumping out of a window and taking drugs to cope with it. Oh, we're at the second game already? Yeah. The first game, there were two endings. There was one where the drugs were telling her to... I think we were the drugs in her head. That was my interpretation of it. And we were like... When we were trying to be too passive, it didn't help. And then when we were aggressive, it helped. This is definitely a psychological horror. But yes, this is the second game. I don't know what this is about yet. I finally get to my room. I'm so tired of all this fuss. Thankfully, I still feel comfy and warm in my room. Even the weird sounds coming from the outside don't make me anxious at all. Mom told me to go to bed, so I need to perform all the needed preparations. I've washed my face, and now I'm standing in front of the mirror with a toothbrush in my mouth. I look at my reflection. It shows absolutely no desire to sleep. Yeah, I get how you feel. There's a time in the last minutes before I sleep in my favorite time of the day. I loved anticipating the inevitable moment when the reality and the dream world would clash. I woke up for that moment's sake, moved through the day for it. My biggest dream was to sleep all day long. It would have been so cool. The dreams always slowly but surely slipped away. As if somebody fished them out of my head, one after another, until nothing was left. Now I have to sleep again, even though I don't feel any need for it. After finishing with my face, I usually reach out for my pills. It's funny, but I have no idea how they work separately since I always swallow them as a bunch without thinking. Now I want to have a better look at it, to twirl it between my fingers, to chew on it. I'm gonna go ahead and put, can I put like a trigger warning on this? Because there's already been a lot of stuff that... Okay. I want to have a better look at it, to twirl it between my fingers, to chew on it. I'd do anything to stall for just a little bit more time. A smooth, protruded red capsule is looking at me. It's covered in a murky, semi-transparent film, but I can still discern its contents. So what do we have inside you? I gently press on the capsule from both sides, and to my surprise it turns out to be soft and squishy. I press harder and the capsule pops. Sticky, bright red liquid pours out. Filthy, filthy. The pill flies straight to the waste bin and I start rigorously washing my hands. Oh, there's no way I'm drinking that. Next is a flat pill of the same blood red color. There's some letters printed out on it. Oh, I get it. This is the medicine that makes me really sleepy. But it's not the type of sleep I want. That's not it at all. It's fake. No, no, no. I don't even want to look at it. The pill flies into the waste bin as well. The next half an hour goes by in a similar fashion. I study every pill from all sides, and then I find a reason not to swallow it. I invent my own medicine instead and enjoy swallowing them one after another, letting myself drown in their healing effects. Hey, my neck doesn't hurt anymore. My hand doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my head doesn't hurt anymore. My heart doesn't hurt anymore. My stomach doesn't hurt anymore. My eyes don't hurt anymore. How come I didn't think of this earlier? This is so simple. I need to brag about it to someone right away. Not to my mom, she'll just scold me. She's sure I'm already sleeping anyway. I don't want to disturb her without reason. I'll think of something myself. Besides, I just really want some small talk. I wonder, who's gonna be my conversation partner? Hey. Long time no see. Oh, Lord. You know we're only supposed to meet once per day, right? Because your voice sounds so grim. Naturally, I've read the manual, judging by the pictures. The overdose side effects are the usual: headaches, dizziness, exhaustion. Basically, nothing I can't handle by myself. After all, now I know how to do it. You didn't reply. Aren't you even a little bit happy? Not even the slightest bit? I'm pretty exhausted after day, but I guess you are too. That's not true. You need to go to bed. You've been in control for way too long already. It's my turn now. I'll just stay silent until the medicine's effects wear off. How about that? You can't do that. You need to do your best to make me feel better. That's exactly what I'm doing. What a bully. See, why am I even worried about this? In reality, I don't need you at all. I'm so energetic and I feel great, which means I can do anything. And you can only watch and agonize over your uselessness. I can imagine how angry you are right now. What made you so happy all of a sudden? Why would I be sad? Remember yourself a couple hours ago. I don't know what you mean. Stop lying. I still don't understand. Whatever. Unlike you, I won't forget that pathetic, snotty girl for a long time. She just whines and whines all the time. Don't even try ruining my mood. I want to have fun while we're together, alright? So you're the one calling the shots now. Let's see how long you can last. We'll see, yeah. Am I really that pathetic? Say something. I can feel tears streaming down my cheeks, hanging from my chin, and then falling on my clothes, burning holes in them. That was fast, but not unexpected. At least I tried. Go wash your face, then we'll decide what to do with you. I'm in front of a mirror again. I keep staring at my reflection, trying not to get distracted by the sneery looks the walls are giving me. Trying not to drown in their giggling, but then me in the mirror also shows me a creepy smile, bares her teeth at me. I shut my eyes, but that doesn't help. It wouldn't have helped even if I sunk through the floor. I start counting in my mind. 2 squared, 2 by 2 squared, square squared, square pyramid squared, pyramidal structure cubed, a pyramidal structure hypercubed. I feel better. But my head is splitting apart now. How do you feel? You're mocking me, right? If you say so. I'm worried about you. I've been acting weird, haven't I? See, I don't know why, but I thought I'd be able to take control. I was almost ready to. I was sure I'd be able to change something. After all, I was able to buy milk, you know? You ought to know how challenging it was. Is that why you threw away the medicine? What a stupid decision, right? Whatever it was your decision. Does it even matter? What do you think? I can't be sure about anything, and you don't take me seriously anyway. Why'd you do that? I feel like I'd be able to fight it on my own. It's true, the pain subsided for a bit at that time, but now I feel it triple in force. It hurts so bad. Drink water. Thank you. I'm drinking water. You know what to do. Dejected, I reach out for the shelf with my medicine. I swallow the pills one after another, chasing away the unpleasant visions that keep floating up in my memory. And yet, my mind still draws a terrifying picture. Lumps of coagulated blood and transparent coating travel down my esophagus, scratching its soft walls, leaving behind furrows. I shake my head violently. I don't care if it makes me feel dizzy or worsens my pain. I just don't want to think about something so repulsive. You still haven't changed. What do you mean? You're afraid of being alone. This worries you much more than pain. Yeah, I guess. Toss the last pill into the air and catch it with my mouth. I lie on the floor, I look at the ceiling, I can clearly hear water running in the metal pipes up there. I hear the cracking of concrete blocks that will someday surely fall on my head. But I'm not afraid of that at all. I can't imagine my death coming from above. Rather, it's rearing its claws from somewhere below, waiting for me to lose focus. You want to talk about it? No, I've had enough of talking. What do you want then? Just want to lie down for a bit. Even if the ceiling's bound to collapse, I won't be today. I don't want to see that. Just let it relax. I carefully extract thoughts that are yet to be fully formed from my head and lay them out on the ceiling in orderly rows. Now it's my corkboard. In hopes of seeing the whole picture, I switch them from one place to another, pile them on top of each other, scatter them around. In the end, I throw them off with my hand, annoyed, and start over. I can't do it. You can always imagine your thoughts as something small and swarming, like cockroaches. I hate cockroaches. Can I make them fireflies? I don't mind either way. I don't even have time to blink before my thoughts, they're fireflies now, start whirling all over the ceiling of their own accord, forming whimsical patterns. I can only observe them and wait for the right moment. It's just, that moment doesn't come. The mocking sounds of flapping wings coming from the ceiling make me start losing my patience. Enough, I hate you. my feet and scream at the top of my lungs. The fireflies scatter. Good job, now start over. Unstable behavior makes you look bad. I don't give a damn. So that doesn't bother you. Should it? A lot of people act like this. Really? Nothing shameful about snapping at someone, if you have a reason for that. You did have a reason, didn't you? You'll surely get better, believe me. Now, start over. You're at it again. What do you mean? Never mind. I've changed my mind anyway. Please don't stay silent for this long anymore. I'm having a hard time without your help. Fine. I raise my eyes to look at the ceiling once more. Sadly, all my fireflies seem to be hiding somewhere. Forget about them and go to bed. I glance around the room. There are too many places for a creature as small as a firefly to hide here. They can be anywhere. Suddenly I hear a deafening rumble. The clock just hit midnight. It's so late already, but I can't go to bed right now. Will you help me? Please tell me you'll help me. Stop pulling me. You promised to talk to me. What were you thinking while lying on the floor? What do you mean? You should know it better than anyone else. This thing, I have no idea. Will you tell me? Holy shit. I roll my sleeves and start rubbing my eyes intensely. They're so itchy. Why are you crying? My eyes are itchy. Did he bring milk or did you drink milk? I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes one after another, will my eyes stop itching? I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes one after another, all my eyelashes. What have you done? I need to gather all the glass, and then I need to have a bath, and then drink some. I stand in the middle of the room, my mouth agape, gasping for air. I think I just experienced death. I don't know any other way to explain what happened. That was surely something. Will you tell me or not? About what? Let's look for the fireflies instead. You're acting weird. Help me instead of running your mouth. I've already had enough adventures before bed. I need to gather my thoughts quickly and go to bed. My thoughts are hiding from me. To be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. I guess I'll have to tear the whole place apart. Why? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Alright then, so we need to find a bunch of tiny insects inside a mountain of junk without moving anything even an inch? Yeah. My oh my. Last time becoming a visual novel character helped me achieve my goal, and now I want to become a point-and-click adventure game character. Most games have moments when you just look at different objects and something inevitably happens. It sounds so fun. What about the things you use regularly? Do you refuse to touch them as well? It would make it even more interesting. This is so childish. start panicking as soon as I get in a multiple choice situation. I'll just keep changing my mind and end up crying and running away. Do you want that to happen? You're such a handful. You've already proven that you're able to make decisions. Why not continue on? Do what you want. Don't be so boring. Just teasing. I love how we BFFs with our MC now. What an interesting direction this game is going. I know. I just want her to be happy. So this is the same character from the first game. And I think... I don't know if I'm supposed to be her inner conscious, or if I... Because I thought in the last game we were supposed to be, like, her drugs that she was using. Like, I thought we were her pills. But now it kind of seems like inner monologue, too. I don't know. Maybe it's like both. You don't have to bear the whole burden. Asking for help is a reasonable decision, too. Let's begin already. Go to the middle of the room and look around. Where would I hide if I were a tiny firefly? This is so thrilling. My heart gets warmer from the pleasant anticipation. The inner demons who's now healing, that's what I'm thinking. Because, yeah, at the end, like, she was able to buy the milk. Because, so... Because I think it said her dad bought milk before he jumped out the window. So it was hard for her to buy it, or to even, like, look at milk. But then last game she was able to buy it on her own. And the medicine helped, I think. So now this is, I guess, her also trying to heal even further. Look down. I look down. After a moment, a small ball of light and warmth crawls out from under my sweater. Wowee. There's smoke coming from your clothes. Whatever. Carefully grab the firefly. It's pleasantly scorching to the touch. I put it on my shoulder. Sorry, little guy. Time to come home now. As if it was an order, the firefly slowly drifts up, circles around my head for a bit, and then flies into my ear with the speed of a bullet. It tickles. One down, let's look for the others. Okay, we got one thought. What was the smoke? Oh, it's a point-and-click adventure game now. That's so cool. I tilt my head backwards and almost fall over. The closet is hanging under the ceiling, at least 300 feet off the floor. Joking, even though it's my room, not everything here is for me to use. I don't care. I don't care at all. Totally, and I'm definitely not worried. Not even the littlest bit, not even a smidgen of the littlest bit, not even for 1,000th of a percent. That's how much I don't care. I'm not even done telling you how much I don't care. From this moment on, I'm ignoring you. Oh, no you don't. Then act normal. Okay, where could her thoughts be? There's a jar. Oh. I don't think I should click that. What are these? Those photos of my best memories. But they're blank. I stared at them so intensely that I burned them with my eyes. Now they're just covering the cracks in the walls. Cracks? Okay. That's the boombox. Or the radio. Oh, it's just music. What is that? Your usual notebook page is glued to the wall with duct tape. Numbers are drawn on them. It's the only kind of information I can take in without trouble. Dosage and side effects? Yeah. I thought you know them by heart. This is not your handwriting, isn't it? Of course it's not. Shaky, broken lines, ugly numbers. It's not writing, it's more like claw marks. Don't forget to thank your mom. My scream makes the pages rustle restlessly. After a moment, a firefly appears from underneath one of them. After looking around in a business-like manner, it takes off into a business-like flight and ends up entering my business-like ear. Let's continue searching. Okay, there's the pills, there's a toothbrush, sleeping bag, fan, sleeping bag. It's soft and warm. I'm sure that no living creature would be able to resist the temptation to spend a minute or two inside. They'd want to dig deep into it with a couple of favorite items, close their eyes, and then... Hey, did you fall asleep? I gently slap my cheeks to return myself to senses. It's already way past midnight. Usually I'd be sleeping like a log at this time, but right now I can't. Let's continue searching. Maybe we'll find something inside. My thoughts don't have a feature of putting to sleep. Quite the contrary. They always cause insomnia, just like tonight. What? Searching here is meaningless. What's this? Insects enjoy pollinating the flowers and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess. I get close to the flower shelf, I sniff around. The leaves smell of dust and cardboard and death. You know, those plants are long dead, right? I'm not sure a dead plant will be able to attract any insects. We kind of don't have a choice here, you know? So you're right, let's continue searching. Why don't you just throw them out? Okay. It's another radio. So there's just 3 different types of music we can play. The backpack. My school bag, worn down and silly, is almost screaming of its own uselessness. From another angle, it looks like a full belly. Its contents are also regurgitating, decomposing and turning into a sticky, mushy substance. Totally not cool, senseless and cruel. Tell me what's inside your bag instead. There's all sorts of books. Taking all the pens and notebooks out of there, and I'm not interested in anything else. You used to go to school, didn't you? Yeah, I did. I had a blast all the way. Are you sure you understood my question? I think everything in my life should be doom and gloom. Well, you're wrong. Alright. What did you like the most there? The rooms are really bright, not like at home. That's it? The beds are also soft and the food was nice. I attended all the classes, the others always skipped. Probably got told off so hard. I smiled gently, absorbed in more memories. Never graduated, though. Do you remember your last day there? It was a normal day. Dad picked me up earlier than usual. He told me that I'm already too old for the school curriculum. I also realized that some time ago the tasks were way too easy. Then we got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there and we had dinner and went to our rooms. What happened there? I don't remember, does it even matter? Okay. Look at my bag again. Light pouring into the room through the window glints on the middle parts. And there's also a shadow underneath it, which means it's real, sadly. Whatever, I don't care anyway. I almost end up kicking the bag in a fit of sudden anger, but I managed to stop myself in the nick of time. If I move it even an inch, the whole picture will collapse and I'll go blind. It has already happened countless times. What do you mean you'll go blind? I spent months memorizing the location of every atom in my room. That's why I can see them so clearly and vividly. You won't get it. Look at your feet. I look down and see that a small insect is crawling toward me from my bag. It's barely glowing and it can't even fly. I guess this firefly is really tired. I bend down to pick it up. Firefly starts glowing brightly as soon as I touch it and then flies up. After doing a victory lap around the room, it flies toward me with high speed. I shut my eyes, anticipating the firefly to enter my ear. That's exactly what happens. After it gets inside, it buzzes for a little while and then goes silent. This one's kind of sad. Wonder why. What matters is that it's no longer alone. Okay. Book. My sketchbook. Half its pages are blank, which means it'll still be good for a couple of years. You draw that rarely? Why? Maybe you can ask your mom to buy you one? Wait, what? Ask whom? Can you even form coherent sentences? Don't play dumb. Ask your mom to buy you a notebook instead. So you want me to perform a string of actions, but you're also telling me to do one instead of another? And how would I decide which action to take? You're so dyslexic. You're a tough case. Lack of empathy, is that my fault? I get closer to the sketchbook, stepping over the wires, the sleeping bag, the cracks in the laminate, and the window's reflection. The sketchbook is lying on the stool. From my height, it seems like the stool is missing 2 legs. I squat and look again. All the legs are in place. Will I be able to think of an interesting allegory? Let's not go there, okay? I stand up and study the sketchbook from inches away. Its pages are pure white. The last drawing is buried on the previous page. The way it should be. Too bad, I'd love to see it. A sudden gust of chilly wind breaks into the room and makes the pages rustle. I shut my eyes. A distinctive sound of pages turning echoes with headache in my head. I know what's going to happen. The rustling has stopped, even though the wind is still howling from every direction. It can only mean one thing. The notebook is open on the first page. If I wait a little longer, the wind will close it. I won't have to look if I wait a little longer. Open your eyes. It's okay, just do it. Calm down. 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 I open my eyes with utmost caution. The notebook is still open in the middle. No drawings, nothing. The pages are still pure white. Did I imagine it? I don't know, did you? You're the smart one here, you tell me. Next time, don't close your eyes. What did you... I couldn't finish speaking because the pages started moving again. Don't close your eyes. Trust me. The rustling grows louder, the pages lift up. I can almost see the outlines of drawings on previous pages. Wait, everything that is in the past should stay in the past. Look there. Barely visible light seeps through the pages. With every new gust, it becomes brighter and brighter. A firefly. The wind immediately stops. For a moment, the world sinks into perfect silence, but only for a moment. The buzz that has always been haunting me fills the surroundings, but it doesn't matter now. Goodness gracious, little boy, you made me so scared. The firefly blinks, flies up in, and enters my ear, buzzing loudly all the way. I spend some time looking for the perfect spot in my head, but then its buzzing dies down. You okay? We're running short on time, so let's continue searching. What happens if I keep going? No packaging, notebook pages, and other garbage. Boring. No self-respecting firefly would hide in a heap of garbage. Can't disagree with you there. My laptop, I haven't touched it for years, so it's covered with a layer of dust as thick as my finger. Bizarre item, I fear it. Why? It's a long and boring story. Wonderful, tell me about it. I don't remember how it appeared in my room. One of my parents probably brought it here because they couldn't find a better place for it. They didn't prohibit me from using it. On the other hand, they encouraged me to do so. Sure, I've spent my whole days in front of the screen. Games, drawing, engineering, calculator, 3D modeling. So much fun stuff to do. You had amusing hobbies. I did before entering the web. Imagine this, you're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living. Did you imagine? As always, your analogies are spot on. I imagined. So you're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living, okay? Here's the situation. You're a hamster that lives... Okay, I got it. Do you want to talk about something else? You'll end up returning to that subject anyway. On one wonderful day, someone digs you up from your hamster house and brings you to the pet store. Now your new home is a cage. It's way more comfortable and warm compared to the underground. And the most important part, you have a lot of neighbors here. Their cages are identical to yours, and the other hamsters look identical to you too. That means you were all the same. Apart from the fact that they were born at that shop. You'll ask, what does that indicate? And I'll tell you nothing at all. I forgot what I was talking about. Gosh. This time, try to avoid stupid hamster analogies. I had a lot of friends online, tens, hundreds of them, impossible to count. Is it impossible though? I had exactly 317 of them. Although I guess nobody counts the exact number of hamsters when they walk into a pet shop. From my 317 friends, 68 were into gaming, just like me. 130 of them like drawing, just like me. The remaining 119 were into calculators and 3D modeling equally. And when I say equally, I don't mean 59.5 friends on each side. Alright. You can split numbers evenly, no problem, but math doesn't work like that when it comes to friends. A major conundrum, right? Okay, get to the point. I knew, of course, that no real people exist on the web. I also understand that all of my friends die the moment I turn off my laptop. But I still wasn't even a bit worried. Why? Do you know what computer programs consist of? It's just a combination of numbers. Which means my friends are also numbers. Isn't that amusing? Not really. Why do you call them your friends? I mean, everyone who shares my interests is my friend, and I don't care whether they know about my existence or not. Anyways, as I was saying, every program has its own algorithm and purpose, its mathematical formula. If you solve that formula, you'll be able to predict the program's behavior at any moment. The longer you speak, the less I follow. You don't need to follow me around, just listen. I sit on the floor and the laptop screen ends up right in front of me. The only thing reflected in it is my dim face. A web person is just a random picture and a random string of letters. Words and actions from the web person are just executable code. Hey, let me know if you need a break. One day someone appeared. From that point on, my laptop was always on. There are no real people on the web, but he was good at pretending. At some moment I let him trick me. Hey look. Suddenly a firefly slowly crawls out of the laptop's vent grill. I reach for it, it gets on top of my palm, blinking all the while. I think he's trying to say something. It looks like a cipher, don't you want to crack it? Change my mind, I have absolutely no desire to find out what it wants to say. Firefly stops glowing for a moment after that, then it starts glowing again as if coming back to its senses. For some time it thinks about the further course of actions, then flies up and dashes into my ear. What about your story? You must be mad at me for interrupting you, I'm sorry. If you do everything right, I'll finish my story, maybe. Promise? If you forget it. Then remind me of the code word, for example. What code word? Think of one later. For now, let's keep searching for my fireflies. So we've only got We've got toothbrush, pills, cabinet, fan, radiator, light bulb. Oh my god, there's so many things still. I'm just gonna click this. I can't click it. All the compartments are locked. I don't even want to think about what's inside. Who knows what I'll end up imagining. Umbrella emanates a faint sense of coolness. No wonder it's the only thing that defends me against the thunderclouds that gather under my ceiling. It's such a blessing that I can do it without my help. Still, a firefly won't hide in a place like that. It'll catch a cold and be unable to fly. It's funny about that. Imagine myself being a firefly that is looking straight at a giant fan. I'd be so jealous. The only thing preventing it from flying is a cage it's locked in the cable. It's like an inmate if you think about it. It's so sad. I look up toward a very high place on my ceiling. I can hear a countless number of small legs marching inside the AC unit. Oh well. Happened. Fireflies can't be friends with cockroaches. We'd better look somewhere else. Why would cockroaches be there? Have you forgotten? You were the one who told me to think of my thoughts as cockroaches. Yeah, but they became fireflies afterwards, but cockroaches don't disappear just like that. So they occupied this place. Understand now? I'll pretend I do. So we've only got a couple of things. Toothbrush. I turn my eyes toward an inconspicuous shelf near the mirror. There's a glass with a toothbrush sitting on it, and a small towel is hanging nearby. What a wonderful sight. The fireflies are smart and good. They would never get in there. They know about personal hygiene. Okay, let's look somewhere else. Last thing is the pills. I look at the mound of pills and it makes me feel dizzy. I don't want to think about it. I don't. What's wrong? I've almost skipped my dose for today. How reckless. I could have died. Okay, I'm not saying that one. Yeah, hey, calm down. You've already fixed that. Because you ordered me to. Is that an accusation? Of course not. It was what saved me. Well, that's reasonable. I heave a deep sigh, come closer, and extend my hand. It's warm. The moment those words leave my lips, one of the bottles overturns. Pills rain down from it along with them. A firefly. After circling above my head a couple of times, it finally lands in my palm. The firefly rushes up my arm, and upon reaching my shoulder, crawls straight into my ear. My mind becomes a bit clearer. Is that it? Look at the alarm clock. Time continues its unstoppable flow. Are you tired? I bet I am. I let out a theatric yawn and hold out my arms to the sides. 1, 2, then I raise them above my head. 3, 4. Maybe a little workout will help me freshen up. Good idea. Do you remember the exercises you've been taught? I think so. I take a hesitant stance. What was it? Heels together, toes apart? Whatever, I'll go with that. Count down 5 minutes. You have a clock right in front of you, though. Can't look at its hands for too long. At first I feel like they start moving in the wrong direction, and then they disappear altogether. And then things always get messy. Last time I saw a pair of eyes on the clock face. And also, I used to hear voices back in the day. They pleaded for help, I think. What a mess. Truly a mess. It was a mess, right? Mess. Are you counting down? My god, finally. What do you mean? I was trying to get through to you for half an hour. Get it. Do you see the firefly? No. Let's continue searching then. I think that's it. Oh wait, light bulb. Are you serious? What's wrong? Just think about it. Why would fireflies be attracted to light? I think they're quite self-sufficient already in that regard. Only if they purposefully want to lower their self-esteem. Anything else? Why can't I get that? We found all the fireflies, I guess. I managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyway. Why not? If I lose something and then find it, it's just gonna be back to the starting point. No changes at all. Zero sum. And happiness is always about being positive, right? Shouldn't think too much, it hurts you. I wanna sleep. How about you get some fresh air before sleeping? What do you mean? Go to the balcony, breathe in some air. Somehow those words triggered a panic attack in me. I subconsciously step away from the balcony. I don't think it's a good idea. Why? This may sound silly, but I feel like someone's watching me. Okay, alright, let's stay here. What are you gonna do? What's this silly question? I'm gonna sleep, of course. Hoping that tomorrow will only come after a year or a decade. Imagining myself to be outside of my mortal shell, but at the same time still being me. Ridiculous, like milk outside a bag of milk, and yet... You don't have to talk out loud for me to understand that you're worried about me. I know that already. I also know that our time is running short. You won't take another pill. Of course not. In fact, I won't take it tomorrow either. And the day after tomorrow. And never ever. That's a goodbye then? No. I have one more small favor to ask. A really, really small one. What is it? I blurted out way too much today. A lot of stuff I'd want to forget forever. I don't blame you, but was it really necessary? We'll see tomorrow. I wouldn't be able to sleep like this. Wait, what's the favor? I nervously scratch my wrist and bite my lower lip. Wait a minute, you're afraid to tell me? Yes. I'm also scared that something bad might happen if I tell you. I'm also scared that when something bad happens, something way worse will happen. Okay, I get it already. Still, it won't leave you alone until you tell me. Bully. No, you. I crawl into my sleeping bag. The lower part of the room is very cold. I hurry to wrap myself in blankets, even though the electric heater is working hard to keep me warm. I'm sad because the dreams just won't come anymore. You won't believe me if I tell you how I dealt with it at first. Of course I'll believe you. I know, it was a joke. Well, anyway, I washed my face, brushed my teeth, lied down, and started imagining that I'm watching a dream. I didn't sleep at all, of course, and always look sleepy in the morning. After a week of insomnia, I started feeling weird and seeing things. Letters floating in the air, strange silhouettes that appeared in the most unexpected of places, bulging eyes with trembling pale pupils. It was scary, you know. And one day I almost died. I just collapsed in the middle of the room and couldn't move for a while. And then silhouettes, letters, and eyes were hanging over me and hissing. It was horrible. And well deserved, I guess. I felt like I was caught in the biggest lie in the world. Yes, it felt exactly like that. After that, I stopped. But the silhouettes, letters, and eyes stayed there. I guess they liked this place. They always follow in my wake, peeping at me, and I'm kind of scared of them and can't even argue with them. But today, well, still too scared to tell me. Of course, they're still listening, you know. Use your hand. Alright. I start chaotically twirling my fingers with enthusiasm, forming complex shapes. You want me to tell you a bedtime story? I was trying so hard here, don't you get it? They'll hear you. Relax, nobody can hear you. So what do you say? Okay, I'm drinking my water. I'm drowning, okay? I'm drowning. Okay. Thank you. I forgot I still have a smoothie. I need to drink that. Okay. You came back to drowning, I'm going back to lurking. Okay, thank you for lurking, Tilly. And thank you for the drowning session. I'd be happy to, but I have no idea how to tell them. It's incredibly easy. Just talk about something without stopping. Sounds silly. It's not. And meaningless. You don't know what you're talking about. I know enough to realize that we'll just end up wasting time. Let's focus on something actually important. Boring. Fine, oh god. Drinking the other half of my water bottle. And I'll drink the rest of my smoothie too. Don't actually drown. You did this to me. Thank you for the bit, Nama. Oh, my stomach hurts. Oh. The artwork for this game is very cool, though. At least you're hydrated. Thank you for the hydration. Very pretty. Yeah, I really like it. I like... Even though the first game was very, like... It's so much longer than the first game. It is. The first game was like 20 minutes. But also, I think it's cute seeing, like, people's first game. Like, I think it's really cool. And then seeing how it evolved to something like this is really crazy. I wonder if they gained a lot of inspiration. They definitely did. I'm wondering though if, like, because this was made by a sole developer, I'm wondering if they're, like, if this is their story, if they're just telling a, like, if they created the story. Ready to see you play through your first game. I technically did make a game, but it's a crappy little, like, run clone where you drive a car. I made a game for a class. I took a video game class. Yeah, I definitely... I've started working on my thing again. What happened to that music one you wanted to do? It's just, I still want to do it. I still have the stuff written out for it. Hope can tell you, he's in... I added him to my, like, game dev Discord where I, like, uploaded all of my work for it and stuff, like my pictures and everything. But I'm thinking about trying to do a different one first because the thing I want to do with that is just way more ambitious than I think I have the skill to do at the moment. And I'm a bit of a perfectionist. So I kind of want to, there's a different idea I have that I kind of want to try and do first. Because I won't be as, like, perfectionist about it, but... Yeah. What's funny is actually, I think, one of the indie games that I got looks very similar to kind of one of my ideas. The idea that I want to start working on. As long as you get back to it, for sure. I don't think I've shown you, I've made, like, 6... Have I shown you all the websites that I made? I made, like, 6 new websites. I just have been, like, jumping from project to project and making a bunch of random stuff. I showed the fighting one and Igley's birthday present. I made a new one. I made a... Second, this music is very loud. So what I'm trying to do is, like, the company that I showed you, the Black Baccara, and I want to have, like, a bunch of projects all named after flowers. So I have, like, Dahlia is Igley's birthday present. The fighting one is Combo Garden. And then I just made Lotus, and Lotus is... You're gonna think this is stupid, but Lotus is, like, a self-help thing where it, like, you say what you're working on, it'll give you, like, daily reflections or quotes and stuff for what you want. I'm really proud of how that one looks. That one's very pretty. I don't know why you would think that was stupid. I guess not stupid wasn't the right word. It's just when I said the whole, like, it gives you quotes thing, I figured you'd be like, oh, of course something that you made is giving you quotes. Because I did get some from my little book that I keep by my desk. It's just another piece of my personality. I appreciate that. But another one that I'm working on right now is I'm trying to make, what did I call it? Iris is a encrypted end-to-end encryption app like WhatsApp. I'm just trying to, like, that one's more of an experiment. It just looked interesting. And I was trying to see if I could make, like, a messaging app. I have a very specific personality. I feel like my personality itself isn't that specific. It's just I just get interested in very random things. And then they just kind of absorb into my personality. Good morning, Koshimon. How are you? What time is it for you right now? It's good that you're still working on your skills though, instead of letting it get dusty. Yeah, I made a whole portfolio, and I've been uploading all my projects. It's 6 a.m. and it's my birthday. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday! This is, like, a very depressing game and very sad game to, like, transition this to. But happy birthday! 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 Glad I could join the stream even though it's just for a few minutes. I appreciate it. I'm probably not gonna be on much longer because I do have to work tomorrow. But I was like feeling antsy to stream because I don't know why. I was like, I want to play this game to see what it's about. I was very intrigued. I hope you have a good birthday. What are you getting up to? Do you have any plans? I'm at uni till 5 p.m. Okay, that's still enough time. You still have enough time after. Nothing else than that. At least get yourself like, get yourself a sweet treat. Get yourself something nice. A little bit, but I don't know. It's up to you. If you want to chill, I completely understand. I'm gonna keep trying to breathe through this. I'm not sure how much longer we have in this. Watch that be the end of the game. And I was just holding it on that screen for the whole time. I wake up on a wooden bench. In front of me lies a narrow, dimly lit alley. An awfully familiar road. Where could I have seen it? Finally. I hear a voice coming from the side. I turn around and see a boy with a weird expression on his face. You're late. Who are you? The boy blinks in bewilderment. We're not going anywhere like this. Try again. And he takes a very deep breath. You are late. I stare at him confused. He stares back, also confused. Sorry? Boy nods, satisfied. See? Much better. Do you have a name? My name's Tresca. Give the brat an evaluating look. He's so young, yet already coming at me with questions like that. None of your business. Besides, will anyone tell me what I'm doing here? That's rude. It's not like there's somebody else here besides me. I'm gonna tell you next stream. Okay, I'm gonna get ready, have fun. Thank you, have a good birthday. Good luck with your classes. Haven't they told you anything? I know all there is to know for one. About what? You're obligated to escort me to the store. Tresca says that and strikes a victory pose. I don't know why I thought he was saying that in third person. No way I'm doing that. You do understand that refusal is futile. Aren't you full of yourself? I'm serious. I'm not the one who decided that. Do you think I'm delighted with your company? He's weird, constantly shifting between happiness, sadness, loudness, silence. He's a wacko. His name is stupid. We're going or what? You can go, and I need to think. I'd be happy to, but I don't know the way. Jessica puts on a cunning smile. I bite my lower lip in frustration. I'll be honest with you. I don't like you. He simply bursts out laughing in reply. I do like you, though. Then he grabs my hand without hesitation. I don't even have time to retort. Lead the way. Our trip to the store went fine, if not for the fact that Tresca was walking way faster than me. On the other hand, at times he stopped abruptly and went backwards, studying the ground underneath his feet. In the end, the trip took a lot longer than it should. After reaching the store's doors, we were greeted by a sign. We're closing in 20 minutes. We had the bright idea to indicate their working hours in this way. They probably have special staff for this. Someone who runs to change the sign every 5 minutes. It's convenient. Are you joking? Yeah. You're so annoying. It's much better than being boring. How old are you, by the way? None of your business. Ah, what's your name? None of your business. was ready to slap the living hell out of the brat, but a scary-looking man suddenly appeared behind the glass. He's holding a cardboard sign that says we're closing in 15 minutes. Let's go, what are we waiting for? Oh yeah. After another round of going across the long row of canned products, we realized that we're lost. Can't believe you don't know where they sell milk. Maybe we should ask somebody for directions. Sure. Hey, wait up. Jessica lets go of my hand and walks confidently toward one of the few store's customers. The person is standing with their back to us, studying something on the shelf. Hello, I can't hear neither the second part of his question nor the reply he gets, but my good-for-nothing friend freezes in place. Looking the customer straight in the eye, I hurry toward them. Is he yours? The customer talks to me. He speaks with disgust and wearing a scornful expression.
If he's yours, please get him away from me.
Yes, I'm sorry. I grab Treska's hand and lead him away. He's still looking at the customer, his mouth ajar and eyes pop. He's also shaking. Only when we turn around the corner, Treska calms down. What was that? I got so scared. He said, "What? No, not again." Suddenly, Treska starts screaming like crazy. I cover his mouth with my hand. His face is burning and he's crying. Can you act normal? You don't understand. Of course I don't. I don't understand anything. Knowing other people is still wrong, though. This is something you don't understand, it seems. You're mean. Who, me? Treska pushes me away and runs off. Drat. At the edge of my vision, I see the store's staff hang a new sign on the door. There you are. I meet Treska at the cash register. Before that, I managed to visit the milk department after finding out where it was. Hey, you, move. I hear an angry voice coming from the other side of the long queue that has formed after Treska. I squeeze through toward him. What happened? The boy doesn't respond. He just looks at his feet and sniffs. The cashier towers over him. There's a bag of milk lying between them. Is he yours? Yes. Just leave him home next time. People in the queue nod in agreement. Pay for the goods, please. Yes, of course. And the waiting fee. What? You heard me. I did, but that's unheard of. Treska starts giggling all of a sudden. And for the fact that you're... You heard me. You know what? In a fit of rage, I throw a banknote to the cashier, of much higher value than needed, even counting in all the stupid fees, then grab a bag of milk and turn around on my heels. We're leaving, Treska. We spend the whole trip back in silence. At some point, we end up turning right toward a gas station. There, Treska finally breaks his silence. Do you like ice cream? No. Okay. I look at the boy's face. A light flickers in his eyes for a brief moment and then goes out. You know, he turns away from the path and walks straight toward the highway with determination. I stare at his back, confused. Seems like you're not helping me at all. A new playful light flickers in Treska's eyes. And that's the end. I must admit something I don't understand the ending. I don't either. second. I think there's multiple endings. Redeem 10 squats. Okay, I'll do them before I end my stream. Celebration squats. I'm trying to see if it explains what. So that was the shop ending. What is the shop ending? In this dream, the girl helps a young boy named Treska buy a bag of milk from the store. It is the default ending of the game and mirrors the plot of the original. Yeah, that's what I thought. Why? Yeah, I think that might be the point, though. Like, it is a psychological horror. Despite the various endings, they all concluded the same scene. The girl wakes from her dream, tears rolling down her face, and gazes into a dark circular abyss in the sky. Yeah, so they're all dream sequences. So yeah, it does. We were right. She's struggling with her thoughts and reality. We take the role of the internal voice, accompanying the girl as she attempts to process her trauma and daily life. The story is grimly abstract, dreamlike, and unsettling. Yes, it is. It's very cool, though. Apparently the soundtrack for this game is 4 hours long, even though the game itself is only like an hour to 2 hours. It's crazy. Okay, well, that was milk inside a bag of milk, inside a bag of milk, and milk outside a bag of milk, outside a bag of milk. I'll probably try to put a trigger warning when I upload the VOD. Because, especially the first one, there is a lot of stuff. I did not know that this is how it was gonna be. I knew it was creepy, but I didn't know it was gonna go this intense. But I really like the animation of the second game. And the art style is very cute. Very cool. But yeah, I am going to end it there, and for all the VOD people, reach out to people that need help, please. Ask your friends how they're doing. Okay, I am... Okay. It's time for me to do my squats. I have to do 10 squats now. Okay. Wait. This is not squat music. 20 squats? Okay. Right before bed. And I went for a run today. My knees are gonna be killing me tomorrow. It's a good song. I can't decide which song you think. This is some good squat music.
Give me one more funky beat. Ain't nothing like a funky beat. Sounds so funky to me. Isn't it? Knocking down the house. Funky fresh beats. Give me one more funky beat, boy. Give me one more funky beat. Give me one more funky beat, boy. Ain't nothing like a funky beat. Give me one more funky beat, boy. Give me one more funky beat. Give me one more funky beat, boy. Ain't nothing like a real thing. Rock the rock on a funky beat. Cause the beat is funky. Give me that funky music. Wanna go back a grooving on. Funky fresh beats. Now fuck it on it. A breakdown. Give me one more funky beat, boy. Give me one more funky beat. Give me one more funky beat, boy. Ain't nothing like
Okay.
a funky beat. Give me one more funky beat, boy. Give me one more funky beat. Give me one more funky beat, boy. Take it to the bridge.
Why is my camera so zoomed in? Oh my Jesus Christ. Well,
Cause the beat is funky.
okay. Okay, there's still time left on the song.
Funky fresh beats. Funky fresh beats. Funky fresh beats. Funky fresh beats. I love it. On 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me one more funky beat, boy. Give me one more funky beat. Ain't nothing like a funky beat. Give me one more beat. Give me one more funky beat, boy. Give me one more funky beat. Ain't nothing like a real thing. Give me one more beat. Give me one more funky beat, boy. Give me one more funky beat. Ain't nothing like a funky beat. Give me one more beat. Give me one more funky beat, boy. Give me one more funky beat. Funky fresh beats. 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 Ain't nothing like a funky beat.
$30 squats. 3-0. You know what? 1 second. I'm doing 10 more. Put it behind my. Oh god. Do I add another 10? Please. Unless some cement dies. I mean... the best.
What's going on? What's going on? What? I don't understand what's going on here.
Yeah, I did 12 for good measure. How many is that? Okay, I also have work tomorrow morning, Namu. I have to be up in 6.5 hours. Or no, not 6.5, 7. 7.5.
I don't understand what's going on here.
I go to the gym. I go. You want to make it 100? I can do 100. You've challenged me. I'm not doing any more than this. I didn't mean to pin that. I'm just cranking these ones out.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I don't understand. I said it before and I'll say it again, it again, it again, it again. I said it before and I'll say it again, it again. understand what's going on here.
Did this to myself. You made me drink all my water. I don't have any water left. I put the I put the stretch channel point reward so that you would remind me to stretch while I'm streaming, not to remind me to stretch after doing 100 squats. I think I can remember that time. Both is pretty good. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Anyways, that was the psychological horror. It's pretty good. I think if I stream tomorrow, it'll be... I don't know. Well, it's not intense. Fun games, fun games. Yeah, I did not expect to be doing 100 squats at 12:30 at night. Yakuza is for the weekend. I'm doing indie games on the weekdays. I might try Wavetail tomorrow if I stream. Either tomorrow or Wednesday. If I stream tomorrow, then I'm gonna be streaming 3 days in a row. I streamed Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, let me check. Yeah, I streamed 3rd, 4th, 5th, and then the 6th today. So, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna be streaming Friday, because I do have stuff I wanted to do Friday. But what camera do you use, Namu? Your camera is so crisp. My camera's all like fuzzy. I have a Logitech. Wait, we might actually have the same one. I need to mess with my settings. Timu camera? You wanna hear Timu? What if I do this? How does that sound? Does that sound any better? Okay, that was my webcam mic. That sounds perfect. Lower the brightness and up the contrast. Yeah, it probably doesn't help that I like to stream in the dark. Okay, I really need to go to bed. I gotta get up for work. My hair is so long now, it is. And now I've sweat, so I need to take another shower. Good night, have a good night everybody. Happy birthday, Koshimon, if you see this later. Grow a mullet, I'm good. Thank you, my hair is already down to here. Anyways, have a good night everybody. Peace.